How many of you agree or disagree to the following statement if it was about you? I see both the sides of the disagreement before I make a decision. Or if it was this, that I feel when I see other person going through tough situation in life.
Empathy is the simple word for this complex idea. For what makes us connect or for what makes us disconnect with another person or a living thing. Welcome to Tangents. Today in this video, I am going to share with you what is empathy and how the use of empathy can make the world a better place to live. Consider to subscribe the channel. I come up with new videos every Monday. And at the end of the video, I'm going to give you an additional tip to practice empathy. I am Isha Soni, an NLP practitioner, passionate trekker and a strong believer of learning through nature. I feel excited talking about empathy because that has the power of connecting us. It is the ability to understand another person's feelings and emotions by putting yourself in another person's shoes and taking their perspective. Whether it is for a sad moment or a happy emotion, as we've seen, babies are capable of imitating facial expressions and actions that an adult makes. And as an adult, we imitate basic behavior. As laughter could be spread, we might feel sad and cry while watching a sad movie. We all place water container outside our house to provide water to birds and animals, especially during summer. Because we understand them, we care about them. That is empathy. Now the question that comes to our mind is, are we born empathetic or it is a skill to develop? Neuroscientists have discovered that we are born with mirror neurons that allow us to imitate body language, facial expression, and emotions of the other person. However, empathy is a learned behavior, even though the capacity for it is inborn. It is a rare commodity and a skill that requires thoughtful mindset and practice to master. Empathetic people benefit in all sorts of ways, in personal life as well as at work. Hire and fire is a bit common in business these days. Manager calls up the employee and say, your performance is low for a third consecutive month. You have to perform better or else I might have to fire you. What do you think? How motivated the person will be to work next day? Whereas, you use empathy for the same situation where manager say to the employee, your performance is low for the third consecutive month. Are you okay? Or is there something that is bothering you? I am worried about you. At certain point in life, we all have performance issues. Maybe there's a situation going on in their personal life, or maybe their kid is sick. We do not know what is going in their life, and definitely that will affect work. We need to be empathetic and be concerned about the human being and not just their work. Similar goes for the teacher-student relation or a seller-customer relation. Practicing empathy in this situation is what will make this world a better place to live. There are 3 simple steps that can help you build and practice empathy. Step number 1. Notice the body language of the other person. Have eye contact. Understand facial expressions and posture of the other person. Step number 2. Focus on listening to the other person without judging them. Step number 3. This is an important and a crucial part, that is your response towards the other person and their situation. We all have the choice to practice empathy or not, but practicing empathy helps us rise above our prescribed job roles so that we connect person to person. Do you remember any conflict with someone? Did you listen, understand and connect with them? We do not have to be right always. It is not about winning or losing. Empathy is important because it gives us reason to help others, and this happens through communication that is non-judgmental and compassionate. Having empathy changes us, it softens us, not necessarily with words but with actions. And now to tell you about the additional tip by which I have learned to practice empathy and compassion, other than the 3 previous mentioned, is to visit different places, meet different people, and understand their culture. Observe nature, there is a lot of things to learn, and know the struggle of nature because that would make us more humble and empathetic towards them as well as the people. Empathize with purpose because we are not made only for the survival of the fittest. If that would have been the case, our mind would process things in a way for us to dominate others and save ourselves. but that is not what we are made for. Do comment below, according to you, where do we need empathy? If this video adds some value to you, hit the like button and subscribe the channel, it's free. Share it with your friends, family and loved ones. I come up with new videos every Monday, so stay tuned, practice empathy, take good care of yourself and your loved ones, keep smiling and being awesome.